Hey guys, Miles today bringing you a brand new video. In the last video, we discussed why I believe Splitgate can be a successful esport, and you can check that video out by clicking in the upper right hand corner of the video right now. In today's video, we are going to be discussing the exact opposite of the last video and going over all of the reasons why I think Splitgate will in fact not be a successful esport. Now, before we get started, I do want to encourage you to try Splitgate out for yourself and form your own opinions. Don't just take my word for it. Check it out for yourself, especially if you're rather bored with the current FPS lineup that we have between Call of Duty, Warzone, Apex Legends, etc. If you'd like to, change things up and have a ton of fun with something a little bit different, then Splitgate might just have what you're looking for. I also want to quickly remind you that I have been streaming Splitgate here on the channel a few days a week, so make sure you guys subscribe, hit the notification button so you guys can catch the next stream. Maybe we can talk about some of the stuff that we're going over in today's video. All right, now that that is out of the way, let's get into the nitty-gritty details that might just be the downfall of Splitgate, competitively speaking. First and foremost, as a casual player that is interested in maybe taking things to the next level or just tuning into some more competitive play, you might find top-level Splitgate gameplay a bit hard to follow. Now, thanks to the portaling system, Splitgate offers some of the fastest movement in any modern FPS game, and combine that with top-level accuracy and map knowledge, you may find yourself getting a little lost trying to follow high-level gameplay in this game. It's not as straightforward as other FPS titles such as Call of Duty, which have a fairly simple transition from casual to competitive play, with the exception of some rule changes and banned items. No, in Splitgate, your casual players don't use portals nearly as effectively as the pros, and some very new players may find themselves struggling to remember to use the portals at all. Just the other day, I was watching some high-tier highlights from a recent Splitgate tournament, and even I, who have been playing this game off and on for a couple of years, I was getting a little bit confused with how the players were using their portals to move around the map so effectively and efficiently. That being said, I also hope that I can learn a bit from these players and implement some of their techniques into my own gameplay, and I hope you all do too. I might even be able to make a tips and tricks video covering some of these once I feel a little bit more comfortable using them. Now, secondly, with the insane growth that Splitgate has been experiencing ever since arriving on consoles, they have struggled to solve the queuing issues, and the servers are absolutely jam-packed at all times, with queue times sometimes reaching over an hour. Now, they have been really, really good about being forward and open when it comes to queue time, server capacity, and updates, etc., etc. But ultimately, I think it's a good thing, and all the attention that this game is getting is great. But unless the issues are solved, it will unfortunately drive a lot of new players away, which was the same reason that games like PUBG started to fall. Without a casual player base, only the most competitive players that are really into the game are going to remain, and that's only going to last you so long in esports. You absolutely need a casual player base if you truly wish to succeed. The casuals are the ones that are going to buy up your skins. They're the ones that are going to give you the money through microtransactions and DLC, etc., etc. And then of those casuals, some of them are going to be able to transition to the more competitive play and also feed into that pro scene. But without the casual players, once your pros are tired of the game and they dip out, who's going to come in to replace them? Nobody. Now, that kind of brings us to the last point, which some of you may or may not disagree on this one. But when it comes to crossplay and different input options for the game, I'm not really sure how that translates to competitive play. In every game and every case that has tried to implement crossplay and different input options, you're eventually going to run into the mouse keyboard versus the controller with aim assist argument, and that usually has a negative impact on the competitive integrity of the game and the community, especially when you introduce things like the Kronos Max and little things like that. I actually just retweeted probably the best breakdown of this so far, the whole aim assist versus mouse and keyboard thing. I'll try and remember to throw the link in the description so you guys can read along. It's a several-part tweet that really just breaks down all of the nitty-gritty details between, mouse aim and aim assist. It's a little bit too lengthy for me to kind of detail and sum it up here. So just make sure you guys check out the description below, hit that link, and if you're really interested, you guys can get a full breakdown of all the details again. But I think that's going to do it. That's going to be my top 3 reasons why Splitgate will maybe not be a successful esport. It's just generally hard to follow for casual players. You have the server issues, which could impact the newer players and how long they feel like actually sticking around. And then you have the crossplay and cross-input options. Again, the top 3 reasons that Splitgate might not succeed in esports. Now, if you guys enjoyed the video, please don't forget to like and share it to all your Splitgate teammates and friends, and feel free to chime into the conversation in the comment section below. Share some of your own thoughts on the game. If you haven't checked it out already, make sure you guys go in the description. I actually have a link to all the different ways that you can get Splitgate, whether it's on PC through Steam, Xbox, or PlayStation. I just copied the link straight off their website and threw it in the description below, so you guys can go ahead and check that out. Again, let me know your own thoughts on the game and its future as an esport. And as always, guys, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you guys never miss a video or stream. Again, I've been streaming this a few days a week here on the channel, so make sure you guys are tuning into that. If you guys want to have more conversations about the game, if you guys want to tune into some gameplay, etc., etc., make sure you guys are subscribing, hitting the bell. But for now, that's going to do it, and I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm out.